Please be seated. I'd like to welcome everyone and personally thank you for supporting these airmen as they enter the next challenging phase in their career. Please feel free to come forward and take photos at any time during today's ceremony. We would now like to have our students introduce their guests.
I'm introducing my dad, Paul, my grandma, Mary Jane, my grandpa, Gabe, and my mom, Lori.
All right.
Martina, where are they coming from? I'm sorry, we started clapping.
Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri.
I'm introducing my mom, Senior Master Sergeant Olmstead from Somerset, Kentucky.
All right.
I'd like to introduce my mom, Robin, from Iowa.
I'd like to introduce my grandma and my mother from Pennsylvania.
Introduce my wife Ashley and my daughter Marceline from St. Louis. I'd like to introduce my father Travis and my mother Shauna from Minnesota.
Graduates, from the staff of the Davidson Equipment Course, will be the first to commend you on achieving your goals and arriving at this momentous occasion. This apprentice course is 54 academic days of instruction and is divided into 3 different courses. The initial Air Force entry course is 40 days with major blocks of training in dump truck, front-end loader, compact track loader, backhoe, asphalt concrete pavement, and wartime contingency operations. The inter-service course is 5 days with a major block of training in grader operations. The final Air Force Unique 3-skill level awarding course is 9 days with a major block of training in multi-purpose sweeper operations, water trucks, fencing, and material handling. Apprentice course students receive 18 Community College of the Air Force credits upon course graduation toward an Associate of Applied Science and Construction Technology. And today, these airmen will not only graduate, they will earn the right to wear the civil engineer occupational badge. Now, this basic badge is awarded upon successful completion of technical training. At this time, I've asked Airman Olmstead, the class leader, to recite the badge's heraldic significance.
The gear, wheel, and compass have been used historically to represent engineering profession, both the military and the private sector. The gear represents the essence of engineering, applying scientific principles and technology to practical ends. The gear symbolizes an element representing the build environment that meshes with weapon systems and trained personnel to enable the Air Force to perform its mission. The compass is a precision tool historically used by all engineers in designing and constructing facilities and equipment. The gear and compass together symbolizes all the diverse specialties within the Air Force civil engineers. Finally, the wings help to portray the fundamental linkage between the engineering components and that the build environment provided by Air Force civil engineers is the foundational support the Air Force missions and people.
Thank you, Airman Olmstead. The time has officially come to welcome you into our family. We will now proceed with the presentation of diplomas. Class 22016, prepare to graduate. First off, we have Airman First Class Matthew Kane from the 201st Red Horse Squadron, Fort Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania.
Congratulations.
Next up, we have Staff Sergeant John Cady, 126th Civil Engineer Squadron, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. Next Next up, we have Senior Airman Jose Diaz, 555 Red Horse, Nellis Air Force Base in the back.
All right, there we go.
Next, we have Air Basic Anthony Hartlib, 7 Civil Engineer Squadron, going to Dias Air Force Base, Texas.
You'll need that. You'll need that. That's yours.
I don't play basketball.
Next up, we have Air Basic Jose Mahano, 316 Civil Engineer Squadron, Joint Base Andrews, Maryland. Next, we have Airman First Class Lazaro Martino, 138 Civil Engineer Squadron, Tulsa, Oklahoma Air National Guard.
All right.
Next, we have Airman Kyle Olmstead, 30th Civil Engineer Squadron, with Vandenberg Air Force Base, California.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, Airman Basic Christopher Ryder, again going to 30th Civil Engineer Squadron, Vandenberg Air Force Base, California.
All right.
Next, we have Airman First Class Hunter Ritter, 185th Civil Engineer Squadron, going to 185th Air Refueling Wing, Sioux City, Iowa. Finally, we have Airman Basic Trenton Wheeler, going to 773rd Civil Engineer Squadron, Joint Base Elmendorf, Richardson, Alaska. Let's give a round of applause to our newest Dirt Boyz.
All right.
Class, please be seated. Next up, we would like to recognize 2 individuals who have not only earned a civil engineer badge by graduating, but additionally earned the right to wear the next higher rank. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class, Airman Kyle Olmstead.
Big money.
Next, being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class as well is Airman Basic Trenton Wheeler.
There we go.
Let's give another round of applause to our newest promotees. Good job. Now I'd like to turn the floor over to Chief Master Sergeant Cassandra Nevins for closing remarks.
All right. Let's give them one more round of applause. Man, what a great day to be an airman in the United States Air Force. What a great day to be a Dirt Boy, huh?
Cool.
10 airmen into the Dirt Boy family, so that's awesome. Let me start by saying thanks to the family and friends that make it. Without your support, there's no way that these gentlemen could do what they've done without that support, so thank you very much. If you don't have friends or family that came, do me a favor. Get them on the phone and text them tonight and say, you know what, I did it. Thanks a lot, right? Can you do that for me? All right, another group of individuals in the room that I want to thank, our instructors.
There we go.
I hope you guys realize that the best of the best Dirt Boys are sitting here at Fort Leonard Wood right now. Okay? I hope when you think back on your experience, you think of their wisdom, their experience, and probably a lot of patience is what helps get you guys where you're at. So let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, that's the best.
All right, chapter 2's done. Now you got another chapter. What's next? Would it surprise you if I told you more learning? Probably not, right? Continuing to learn to be really, really awesome Dirt Boys. Continuing to learn to be really, really awesome airmen. And how do you do that? Many, many weeks ago, and I know you guys have slept since then, I gave you 3 words. Most of you, 3 words. Not sure if you remember them, but I said, I promise these 3 words, you'll be successful here, but if you use those 3 words, whatever your career looks like, you'll be successful. Professionalism. You guys remember that one? Our core values, right? Remembering that what we do is not a 9-to-5 job. We are part of the profession of arms. We train and we get ready for deployment for combat, right? It sets us apart. 2, teamwork. Did you guys realize you guys learned some teamwork while you were here, right? Because there's nothing that we do without the team. And I promise the individuals in this room right now, you guys will always keep in contact, okay? 3rd, enthusiasm. Your why. Why are you here? Why did you join the Air Force? You all have a reason. How many of you feel like yours has even changed just being here at Fort Leonard with that why? Some, right? And I promise 5 years from now, 10 years, 20, it's going to continue to change. But remember what that why is. And those three things, no matter where you're at, what you do, if you stay committed to those 3 things, I promise you will be successful. On behalf of everyone in the room, congratulations. We're incredibly proud of you guys, and I have no doubt that you guys are going to go on to do some amazing things. So congratulations.
What's up, Chief?
Thank you, Chief. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join the class in recital of the Airman's Creed, followed by the singing of the Air Force song. Room, attention. Ha!
I, an American airman,
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high in the sun. Here they come to meet our thunder, and now give it the gun, give it the gun. Down we die, starting a flame from under, all in one hell roar. We live in faith, without a flame. Hey, nothing stops the USA wars.
At ease. This concludes our graduation ceremony. We invite everyone to stay and congratulate today's graduates, beginning with Colonel Branco, Chief Master Sergeant Evans, our first sergeant, instructors, and especially our family that's present today.
All right.